Why you get attached to people who hurt you. You do not get attached because they are special. You get attached because they activated something unfinished inside you. Sometimes it is not love. It is recognition. Your nervous system sees chaos and calls it home. You chase the text, the attention, the approval, not because you are weak, but because some part of you learned that love must be earned. That is where the trap begins. You start confusing emotional inconsistency with passion. You start calling anxiety connection. You start abandoning yourself just to feel chosen. But real love does not keep you in survival mode. Real love does not make you beg for what should come naturally. The deepest lesson is this: you do not heal attachment by finding a better person. You heal attachment by becoming someone who no longer negotiates their worth. And once that happens, everything changes. Lesson attachment is often an old wound wearing a new face. Ending line for continuation. In the next story, we go deeper. Why do people become codependent in the first place? The hardest part is not always losing them. It is losing the hope of who you thought they could be. You replay the good moments, the rare softness, the few times they made you feel seen, and your mind turns scraps into promises. That is how pain keeps you attached. Not through truth, but through possibility. You do not stay because the relationship is healthy. You stay because your heart keeps bargaining with reality. Maybe this time they will change. Maybe this time they will choose me. Maybe this time the love I gave will finally come back. But hope can become a prison when it is tied to someone who only gives enough to keep you waiting. And that waiting slowly rewires your self-worth. The truth is brutal. You are not grieving what was real. You are grieving what never fully arrived. And until you accept that, you will keep calling almost love destiny. But where does that pattern begin? To confront unresolved childhood attachment issues, it often starts with a safe space, a container for the pain you have carried for too long. It is about finding a way to express the unsaid, to unearth the buried emotions that shaped who you are today. Each story you tell is like peeling an onion, revealing layers of hurt, longing, and sometimes anger. You start to understand how those early connections left imprints on your heart and mind. Those memories come alive in the recounting, unmasking the beliefs you've operated under for years. The fear of abandonment, the hunger for approval, the need to be seen. In therapy, you learn to give voice to that inner child, to validate its feelings and experiences. It is not about blaming those who hurt you, but recognizing how the past influences your present. Healing begins when you acknowledge your worth, independent from those attachments, and slowly start rewriting your own narrative. In the quiet corners of your mind, shadows linger that are filled with memories you'd rather forget. Discovering these hidden past secrets is like entering a time capsule where each moment holds a fragment of who you were. The truth often lies obscured beneath years of denial and pain. As you sift through these shadows, memories resurface, some warm, others haunting. Each recollection shares a story of love loss or betrayal waiting for acknowledgement. The process is tumultuous, stirring emotions that range from sorrow to liberation. Slowly, the scattered pieces of your history begin to form a clearer picture, illuminated by understanding. This journey through shadow becomes a pathway to self-discovery, guiding you toward healing and acceptance. You realize that embracing these truths does not define you. Instead, they free you from the chains of your past. In the attic, she encounters an old wooden chest brimming with forgotten treasures. As the lid creaks open, a cascade of memories spills forth. Letters penned in delicate handwriting and trinkets that echo the laughter of days gone by. Each item holds a story, a fragment of her heritage waiting patiently for someone to uncover the truths intertwined within. The woman's fingers tremble with anticipation as she discovers a faded letter addressed to a relative she never knew existed. Unraveling its contents, she unearths tales of resilience, heartbreak, and love. Stories that intertwine her present with a rich tapestry of the past. Each revelation deepens her connection to her family, filling in the blanks of her own identity. She realizes that these hidden narratives are not just remnants of history, they are the foundation of